Hi friends, welcome back to my channel AZ Learning Space. So I will be starting today from a very important quotation that is in front of you. Change route, not the route. So according to this famous quotation, I just want to mention here that it is always required that you are being determined for a particular thing. So you have to look around for the possible different ways or the modified version, but you do not have to change your basics. You do not have to lose your own values, your own traditions, your own customs. So let's just get started. So I welcome you all today into my channel, into my learning of the new lesson, new topic today. So those who are joining us for the very first time, so I welcome you all and welcome to my channel AZ Learning Space on the YouTube, and you can also subscribe us on the Instagram, the name of az.learning.space, where you can look around for the actual post and the updated vocabulary and the spellings schedules we are following. So the topic that we are discussing today is homophones. What are homophones? Homophones are basically those words which have the same sound, but they do have different meanings and spellings. As you can see here, we have it as an example. At the very left side, we have a relationship between a father and a child, and that kind of a connection we used to call it as a son. And onto the right side, we do have a sun rising from the east, so it is a blessing from the god. But both of these have different meanings, but they do have the same sound, like sun and sun. Okay, so I have compiled selected some set of vocabulary where I will be teaching you, where you will be going to understand the difference between some particular words. Plus you can also memorize them with the help of the Pictionary. It means in the form of the pictures. You can use it with your kids. Okay, the very first set of vocabulary we have with us is ate. On the left side, it is ate. It is ate. It is called the past tense of eat, means something which has done already. It has done in the past. So that a person has eaten his dinner, so you will be mentioning that person is like he ate the food, or he ate the lunch, he ate the breakfast. On the right side, we have a number 8, EIGHT, but it has a number sense. It is one of the member of the number family, where it is used for quantity, for measuring, or for some kind of like a quantity calculation. Now the next pair of words we have is pear. Onto the left side, if you can see with the spelling PEAR, it is a sweet brownish green fruit normally available in the grocery stores, and many of the people are found very much to eat this kind of fruit. On the right side, we have a pair, means it is a set of two, means the socks, it is a pair of two, the gloves. So all these things come as a pair, or you purchase them as a pair or as a collection of two. The next is sum. On the left side, it is sum, SUM. It means an amount, a calculation, or you can say the last amount, or the last total sum up, or the total of a particular calculation. Over here in the example, you can see it's 6 plus 3, means two addends are adding together and it equals to 9. So whatever, if the numbers will be changed, so whatever we get after the equals, it's called a sum, like SUM. On the right side, it is sum. It is undetermined. It is a part. For example, give me some books from the shelf. So you are asking for some amount, you're asking for some amount, or some calculation, or some degree of that particular thing. Or if you have visited to your friend and you are asking for a tea, so the person might be asking you how much you like the tea. So you will say add some amount of sugar in the tea. Now we have with us board. On the left side it is a board. The meaning of it is called slate, or it is a panel. Normally it is used for writing. We have seen all these big boards in the classroom settings, but nowadays due to the online learning, many of the kids are using a small table size board with them to write or to practice what the teacher teaches them. So it is always represented as a slate, or it is a panel. On the right side it is bored, means something, it is a feeling when a person feel lacks interest, or it's not being focused onto that particular activity. It's a human psychology that a person cannot do one action for a continuous motion or for a continuous time period. He or she needs some kind of change in that particular activity. Now the last set of word is meet. Onto the left side, meet is basically to come together to talk. When a person is interacting with you for some advice, for some thought sharing, or for some suggestion, so you are meeting with that person. It is not obviously every time physically, but you can also chat with your friend onto the social media and using the digital sources. So meet is always where you are exchanging your views, your thoughts. So you are to come together to talk. On the right side it is meat, MEAT. It is the meaning of this word is called flesh. We normally use, or we normally eat a lot of meat in the form of like white meat, in the form of red meat, and we do have a different classification and different taste buds in all these meats. So it is rich source of protein, and it is a good source of diet, but we should not consume it more. We must use it or consume it with a lot of greenery, with a lot of green vegetables and fruits. So this is the end, everyone. So I hope you all have memorized and learned the basic difference between all these set of words and the homophones. I wish you all can practice back at home, and we'll surely going to upload the next part of the homophones, where I will be adding some more vocabulary and some more set of words with you. So please kindly like, subscribe and comment to my channel, and do share with your friends and family circle. Till then, for the next videos, bye bye, take care everyone. See you inshallah tomorrow. Bye everyone.